ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। वर्ष नंबर 17। यस्य नाहं कृतो भावः बुद्धिर्यस्य न लिप्यते हत्वापि साइमान् लोकान् न हन्ति न निबध्यते। I repeat, यस्य नाहं कृतो भावो बुद्धिर्यस्य न लिप्यते हत्वापि साइमान् लोकान् न हन्ति न निबध्यते. See the word meaning first. Yasya, whose, na, not, ahankrita, egoistic, bhava, the notion, buddhi, intelligence, yasya, of whom, na, not, lipyate, is attached, hatva, having slain, api, even, sa, he, iman, these, lokan, people, na, not, hanti, slays, na, not, nibadyate, is bound. See the translation. He who does not have the notion, I am the doer, and whose intellect is not affected, does not kill anyone, in spite of killing these people, nor is he bound. Very, very important sloka and very big statement. In fact, this is the direct answer to Arjuna, and not for the only Arjuna, for everyone. The basic problem of Arjuna's was he was suffering by delusion. He was suffering certain type ignorant. He had the understanding that there is Bhishma, there is Dronacharya, and other respected people. In any condition, O Krishna, how should I kill them? In any condition. Because they are so respected. They are so great personality. This was the basic, the core question of Arjuna's, and from there Gita begins. In fact, this mantra is a direct question for this mantra. has the message to Arjuna and for everyone. And actually, this is the reality. There are two labels where we are. We are. First level is Sri Krishna had said in previous mantra. If you remember, he said Durmati. Durmati means ignorant person. So normally we are living in that state. Everyone is living in that state. In this level, we think that I am the doer. If I am the doer, then I am the experiencer. If I will do something, I must be ready to experience its result, consequences. Sri Krishna says, in this level, the people they are Durmati. Durmati, they don't understand the reality of the self. That is why they are Durmati. It is not its meaning that they are hurting someone, they are not good person. No. He says Durmati means when we have the notion that I am the doer, I am the doer. All things begins from that point. If I accept that I am the doer. And Sri Krishna had said that for any action, there are 5 causes, 5 regions. And in this category, self is not included. Consciousness is not there. Self is not there. So it means self is not cause for any action. But because of identification, when I identify myself with the body, then I become doer. If I identify myself with the body, then whatever is happening with the body, I understand that this is happening to me. Body takes birth. And I admit that I am getting birth. Body is growing. Older and old and old. And I understand that all things are happening with me. I was born. If I am born, I must be ready to die. I am ready to accept that I was born, but I am not ready to accept that I am going to die. So my identification with the body, then I will get that idea, that notion, I am the doer. I have done this because body is doing. See this. These all thoughts processes from Vedanta, from the Upanishad. If I am identifying myself with the prana, this is the second cause for the action. If I identify myself with the prana, then other type action there are happening because of the prana. There is energy, there is a weakness, there is a thirst, there is a hunger. And because of identification with the prana, I assume that these all are happening with me. These all are happening to me. I am thirsty. I am tired. I am fresh. Then next level, there is some another cause for the action. You can say the mind. The sense organs, all organs. Then if I identify myself with the in this level, or if I identify myself in intellect level, so because of that wrong notion, about the self, because of that identification, I understand that I am the doer. If I understand I am the doer, Sri Krishna says, this category for human being is Durmati. So this is the normal state. This is not your goal. This is natural process. Very beginning. Your goal is next to. And that Sri Krishna says, yes naham krato bhavo. Ahankrita. Ahankar. Ahankar means he is not saying about egoistic. He is not talking about egoism. He says about the wrong notion. Wrong notion means wrong identification. If I identify myself with the other, this is the ego. This is the ego. Krishna says, Yassinaham krito bhavo. The person, in other word, in a simply word, I can say the realized person. This is the realization. Realization means what? It is a not so complicated word. It is a very simple word. Realization means realization of the self without any identification. In Vedanta, we have studied Mano Buddhi Chitta. I am not the body. I am not the prana. I am not intellect. I am not the mind. This is the realization. So all wrong notions he has removed. Yassinaham krato bhavo. And because of he does not have any wrong notion about the self, buddhir yassina lipyate, then his vision is very clear. His vision is very clear, understanding is very clear. He is not attached with anything. He is not attached. Yes, we have the body. It is not wrong. We have the greatest valuable thing, intellect, the mind, the organs, the body. This is the gift. So this is not wrong. Wrong thing is only when I identify with that, like I told you, if you have good house, that is good. You have good car, big bank balance, big property, with family. What is wrong with? Nothing is wrong. Maintain everything, take care of everything, everyone. But we know that this is my house. This is my house. This is my car. This is my. And every object is created by the time. Every object. In object, maybe in a person. So every object is created by time, including our mind, our body, our intellect, our family, our property, our house. Everything is created by time. And time has its own nature. In this process, there is a creation and there is a destruction. So we have to understand this process. Every object which is created by the time, slowly it gets older and older and older. And after some time will take it away. You can call it destruction. It is going to happen with the body. It is going to happen with everything. But not to me. I am not creation of the mind. I am not the creation. I am the not creation of the mind. Buddhir yasena lipyate, Sri Krishna says, there then the intellect at any condition will not get attached. Attach means means what? Attraction means what? We want same thing, same situation. This is attraction. Impossible. My attachment is I want same condition. I want same situation, same person, same emotion. It means I am wanting. Impossible to make possible. I am going to against the nature. I am trying to go against the whole, the universe, the process of the universe. Same person, same emotion. How is it possible? So time will make change everywhere. If you are ready to accept that reality, it is not attachment. Then you possess the family, you possess the property, you possess the house, the car, everything, the kingdom like Janak. No problem. Problem is with attachment. Attachment means I am not ready to accept universal law. This is attachment. I'm not ready to accept the universal process. I'm trying to go against the God. This is attachment. So when I understood that, this is the body process, this is the mind, intellect, and this is the me. then there is no attachment. Sri Krishna says, Arjun, if someone gets this situation, this condition, very simply, I would say that he is talking about the realized person, the Brahmagyani, Atmagyani, Atmavedta. That person, this is our target, our lakshya, our goal. It has to be achieved by everyone. If someone is in that condition, in that level, atva pisaiman lokan, if that person in any condition kills entire world, entire universe, that person will not get any sin, any punishment. For an example, you can take Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is a deity of the death, deity of the destruction. See, so simple. There is a procedure. There is a process. There is a Brahma who creates the universe. There is a Vishnu who tries to maintain. And final process is another form of the God. We call it Shiva, the deity of destruction. So Brahma is not getting any merit for creation of the world. Even Vishnu is also not getting any merit because he has done lots of the thing for the world. No, he will not get any merit. And Shiva destroy everything. He will not get any punishment. Sri Krishna is talking about same level. Hatva pisaiman loka nanti nanivaddate. If that person, the realized person, the knower of the self, pure self, without identification, if any condition, Arjun, if that person kills the entire universe, he will not get any punishment. Na nibaddhate. Now, next one. Jnanam geyam parigyata trividha karma chodana karanam karma karateti trividha karma sangraha. I repeat again. Jnanam geyam parigyata trividha karma chodana karanam karma karateti trividha karma sangraha. See the word meaning. Jnanam, knowledge. Geyam, the knowable. Parigyata, the knower. Trividha, threefold. Karma chodana, impulse to action. Karanam, the organ. Karma, the action. Karta, the agent. Iti, thus. Trividha, threefold. Karma sangraha, the basis of action. See the translation. The knower, the knowable, and knowledge. This is threefold cause of action. The doer, the object, and the instrument, this is threefold actions. So we have studied direct answer of Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna was waiting to give this answer to Arjuna. And Arjuna also was waiting for this answer. This is the direct answer because the problem Arjuna had for killing the Bhishma and Dronacharya. Now he got the answer. This is the answer. And for that answer, Sri Krishna was trying so many methods, so many process, and he gave this answer. Now he just explaining. Gita is over now. He's explaining. And what? Now he's saying, Jnanam Geyam Parigyata Trividha Karma Chodana. Arjun, now try to understand what is the process? What is the process of the action? So in philosophy, in spirituality, you may have heard so many times, there are three factors. We call it threefold, triad, triputi. Triputi means three. We have to understand these three, and these three are connected with each other. Here he is talking about, first is Jnanam, the knowledge, Geyam, the object, and Parigyata, the knower. There are three things. See, then another threefold is Karanam. Karanam means the means, instrument, Karm, action, and Karta, the doer. These three are the process of action. Process of action. Now you can understand that now Sri Krishna is summarizing. Gita is over, I told you. Now he is summarizing Gita again. Summarizing in this chapter. Karma Yoga is over. Jnana Yoga is also over. In this chapter. Now he is summarizing entire Gita. So he says, Arjun, you have to know that there are three things: subject, object, and instrument. What the process of the action? Process is, first you must know anything, any object. You must have knowledge. The knower happens first. I know. And in this process, there is the knower, that's I, and there is some object, I know that. That it could be any person, it could be any object, anything. This is knowable. And between the knower and the knowable, there is a link, we call it the knowledge. So there are three things. So first, you must know something. So the process says, Janati, you must know. If I know something, then I start wanting it. I want it. I know this is very good. So I want it. This person is very good, so I want to make friend. So first, there is a knowledge. Janati. The knowledge. Then the second step is, yes, I want it. I want it. Janati ikshati. I want, I like it. The next step is, then I start to get it. How to get it? how to achieve it. I start trying. Suppose in market, I saw a car, new model. So first there is a knowledge of a car. Then I try to know about everything about the car, its feature, its price, everything. Then I decided I will buy this car. Then I started efforts how to make it possible. Karoti. I need money to buy this car. How to collect the money? So see, Sri Krishna says there are 6 things. First is a Gyan, knowledge. There is a knower and knowable. Then there is a action, the doer, and the means, instrument, how to buy a car. There are 3 things. So this is the process. Now next one. ज्ञानम कर्म च कर्ता च त्रिधैव गुणभेदतः प्रोच्यते गुण संख्याने यथा वच्छृणुतान्नपि. I repeat. ज्ञानम कर्म च कर्ता च त्रिधैव गुणभेदता प्रोच्यते गुण संख्याने यथा वच्छृणुतान्नपि. See the word meaning. Jnanam, knowledge, karma, action, cha and karta, actor, cha and tridha of 3 kinds. Ev only gunabhedata, according to the distinction of gunas, prochate are declared. Guna Sankhyani in science of Gunaha, in Sankhya philosophy, Yathavat, as it is, Srunu here, Tani them, Api also. See the translation. Sri Krishna says, O Arjun, in Sankhya philosophy, knowledge, action, and doer are said to be threefold. According to the distinction of the gunas, listen to them also as they are. So now we have got the doer, the knower, and knowledge. Jnanam karma cha karta cha. Jnanam means the knowledge, karma means the action, and karta. You are the karta and you are the doer and knower. So you have 2 roles. One is as a karta, as a doer, another is as a knower. I know that, so I want it. I know that, so I want it. So Sri Krishna says karta. And another term is karma, the action and the knowledge. Sri Krishna says the karta, the doer, the knower could be threefold. It could be threefold, 3 types. There are 3 categories. Knower also is 3 category. Your jnanam. We used to say that we want the knowledge, we want the knowledge, we want the knowledge. But what the purpose of knowledge? What kind of knowledge you want? What kind of knowledge will make difference in our life? What kind? The objective knowledge is in a single quality. There is no threefold. Objective knowledge, knowledge of the objects, like you know the chair, you know the tree, you know the stars, the sun, the moon. There is no any category. No matter how many objects you are knowing. So objective knowledge is same. There is no category. Knowledge becomes threefold when it connects to you. So objective knowledge is a general knowledge, standard knowledge. You know the philosophy, you know the music, you know the art, you know the economy, you know the math. Quite similar. They are not sattvic, not rajasic, not tamasic. Quite similar. But when we connect this knowledge with the doer, then it becomes threefolds. Sri Krishna says there are three kinds of knowledge, three kinds of action, three kinds of the doer. Knowledge, the action, and the doer. There are three kinds, but how? The question is how. And when I say three types, threefold, immediately you remind in yourself that it could be the gunas. Because we have just finished Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. So we know because of the Sattva because of the Rajoguna, because of Tamoguna, there are three categories. But here Sri Krishna says, yes, you are right. This division is because of the guna. That's right. In Gita, always Sri Krishna connect Gita with the Upanishads. If you remember that, everywhere. He tried to connect Gita with the Upanishad. Brahma Vidyayam, Upanishadsu. And he was trying to say that whatever is being said here, it is from Upanishads, from the Vedanta. But in this verse, clearly, openly, he accepts that the division of the three, it is not because of the Upanishad, it is because of the Sankhya Yoga. Prochyate guna sankhyane. It is because of the Sankhya. As you know, there is a philosophy of Sankhya Darshan. Its Acharya is the Kapil Maharishi. So Kapil Maharishi's Darshan, the philosophy, we call it Sankhya Darshan. In Sankhya Darshan, there is a main topic. One is the consciousness, they call it Purusha. Another is the Prakriti. Prakriti, you can say the Maya. So Prakriti means Trigunatmika. The Prakriti contains three gunas. So that is why Sankhya philosophy is known for the Triguna. talking about guna, it is a specialization of Sankhya philosophy. So Sri Krishna says, if something is good anywhere, you must take. If something is bad anywhere, you must forget about that. So Sankhya philosophy, normally we are not agree with their philosophy. We are not agree with them, their principle. But this point, if I want to talk about Gunatraya, then we have to accept Sankhya philosophy. So Sri Krishna says, Prochate Gunasankhyane. In Sankhya philosophy, whatever is said, I will tell you. Srunutannapi, listen carefully. Don't think that this philosophy is not good. Now, next one. सर्वभूतेषु येनैकं भावम् अव्ययम् ईक्षते अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकम्. I repeat again. सर्वभूतेषु येनैकं भावम् अव्ययम् ईक्षते अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकम्. First see the word meaning. Sarvabhutesu, in all beings, in by which ekam one, bhavam reality, avayam indestructible, ikshate sees, avibhaktam inseparable, vibhaktesu inseparated, tat that, jnanam knowledge, viddhi no, satvikam pure. Now see the translation. Arjun, know sattvic knowledge to be that by which one sees the non-dual, imperishable and undivided self in the divided beings. So we have three things. Jnana, knowledge, the knower, known, and the process means. You can say that there are three categories for each. So first Sri Krishna is taking the jnanam. He is taking knowledge. How knowledge is threefold. See, so deep thinking. For us, knowledge is knowledge. What is the difference between knowledge? Knowledge is knowledge. I know the chair, I know the horse, I know the cow, I know this and that. Knowledge is knowledge. I know the philosophy, the science, the mathematics. So we know that knowledge is knowledge. Sri Krishna says, no, yes, knowledge is not only knowledge. Knowledge has three categories. It is a sattvic knowledge, rajasic knowledge, and tamasic knowledge. Knowledge also tamasic. And Sri Krishna taking first sattvic because he wants. You accept that one. You take that one knowledge. This is your goal. Sattvic knowledge is your goal, your target. Try to understand, try to digest this category of knowledge. If you are not able to digest this knowledge, then Sri Krishna will describe next level, lower. It is Rajasic. If someone is not ready even to digest that knowledge, then finally Sri Krishna will describe about tamasic knowledge, which is already with us. So it is recommended. Sattvic knowledge is recommended by Sri Krishna to us. And how knowledge becomes sattvic. This knowledge is connected, this knowledge belongs to the self, not with the object. He is not talking about the objective knowledge. He is talking about the self-knowledge. Self-knowledge. This mantra is very, very important. This mantra can confuse you. Sometimes you can misunderstood, misinterpret, and it has been so many times. People are misusing this mantra because they don't understand the context, the whole thing. We must know the whole thing, then we take essence. Sri Krishna says, Sarva bhutesu enaikam bhavam apyam yikshate. Our vision, our intellect, our mind will project us. There are so many things. Yes, this is good. This is a perfect vision. We understand that this is a perfect vision. If I know this is the chair, and this is a table, this is a tree, this is the house. This is a perfect vision. If I'm not able to make difference between objects, something wrong in my vision. So my vision says everything is separate. My eye will say, this is the person. Every individual person is different. Yes, that's right. My vision will tell me, this is the Ram, this is the Sohan, this is the Mohan, this is this, that. So there is a crowd. There are 100 people. 100 people. How do you know there are 100 people? Because my vision says. And I believe to my vision. So there are 100 people. Its name is this is this, and this, and this. Every person is individual. They are separate from each other. Sri Krishna says, Vibhakteshu. Vibhakteshu means separate. Everyone is separate. They are not connected. They are not connected. This is our vision. There is no connection. My body is separate. My friend's body is separate. If someone has one disease, it will not go to another body. Because everyone is separate, individual entity. Vivaktam. But see, then what we do? We make a community. We make a community. As an individual, you are separate. But as a community, you are not separate. You have connection with each other. Like every citizen of any country is separate. Every person is separate. But as a countryman, they are one because they have same citizenship. So as a person, as an individual, everyone has its own conditions, situations. It could be the poor, the rich, intelligent, not intelligent, sick, healthy. But as a citizen, everyone is same. So this is the one community. So our vision says everyone is separate, but our understanding is saying that we have some connection, and that is citizenship. That is citizenship. Abhibhaktam. So Sri Krishna said, this is not divided. Vibhaktam abhibhakteshu. So everyone is divided, but everyone has its own inner connection, abhibhaktam. And not only in human beings. There is not a community within human beings. So as a human being, we are one. We are separate. My body is separate. My hunger is separate. My thirst is separate. My everything is separate from other person. But as a human being, everyone is one. Everyone is human beings. Sri Krishna is taking one more step ahead. He said, I'm not talking about only human beings. I'm talking about the Sarvabhutesu. Everywhere. Every being. Not only human being. Sarvabhutesu. So everyone, the human being is separate. Animals are separate. The insects are separate. The birds are separate. The fishes are separate. Everyone has its own private quality. The birds can fly. Fish can't. So every creature has its own speciality. Every creature, every being is separate. This is your vision. But Sri Krishna says, Sarvabhutesu enekam bhavyam ikshat. If you can develop the understanding that, yes, every being is separate as a body, but everything is one as a soul. Bhavam. The reality. Yes, we have one reality apart from the body. Human beings are different, animals are different. We have the separation. It is true. So when I deal with the animals, I will deal in different way. If I deal with the human beings, my behavior should be different. With the words, with the tree, but as a human beings, I will deal different way to other human beings. But sarvabhutesu enaikam bhavam apyam ikshata. Your body is different. Your mind, intellect, everything is different. But everywhere, say, one thing is common. This is not visible for everyone. We can see the separation we cannot see the unity everywhere, and that unity is the self. Bhavam apyam ikshate. So, in the human beings and the animals, the birds, the trees, everywhere, one thing is common, and that is the reality. It is not visible for everyone. You need lots of dedication. You need lots of meditation. You need lots of sadhana. Then this notion, this thought can be developed. And that is, it is very easy to say, yes, God is everywhere. Very easy, everyone is saying, without thinking. But this is the vision. Sri Krishna says, this knowledge is sattvic. The highest, the purest quality of knowledge, Sri Krishna says, if you can see everywhere the consciousness, that's the common factor for everyone, this knowledge is sattvic. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Puna Punaha Isharo Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyoma Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.